Welcome back to Learning English Practical. Today's topic is exciting: how to train your brain to think fast in English.
Think fast? You mean like understanding and replying quickly without translating in my head?
Exactly. Many learners understand English words, but take time to respond. Training your brain helps you react naturally, just like a native speaker.
So it's not just about vocabulary, right? It's about building speed and confidence.
Yes, the more you expose your brain to English through listening, speaking, and thinking in it, the faster it works.
Sounds like mental fitness for language learning.
That's right. Today, we'll share simple daily habits to help you think faster, from short practice exercises to fun challenges.
Perfect. Let's get started and discover how to make English flow naturally in your mind.
So, Jack, why do you think training your brain to think fast in English is so important?
Well, when you think faster, you stop translating from your native language. That means your responses sound smoother and more natural.
Exactly. Translating slows your brain down. To think in English, your brain needs to build new connections, kind of like rewiring itself for speed.
That reminds me of how athletes train. They repeat movements until their bodies react automatically.
Perfect example. It's the same with English. The more you practice common phrases or listen to English daily, the quicker your brain recognizes patterns.
So, what are some good exercises for this kind of training?
You can start with shadowing, listening to short English clips and repeating them right away. It helps your brain process words in real time.
I've tried that. It feels tough at first, but after a few days, I start thinking in English without realizing it.
That's how neuroplasticity works. Your brain adapts through repetition. Another trick is to describe what you're doing in English, like, I'm making coffee, or I'm walking to work.
So, daily mini conversations with myself, right?
Exactly. It keeps your brain active and builds fluency.
I love that. Thinking fast isn't about being perfect. It's about keeping your brain engaged until English becomes second nature.
Jack, let's talk about some fun techniques to help people think faster in English. It doesn't have to feel like studying all the time.
I like that already. Learning should feel natural, not stressful. What do you suggest?
One great trick is using music. When you sing along to English songs, your brain connects words with rhythm and emotion. That makes them stick faster.
True. I used to sing Count on Me by Bruno Mars, and now I never forget those phrases. It's like my brain remembers through melody.
Exactly. You can also play word association games. For example, if I say ocean, you say the first English word that pops into your mind.
Easy. Blue.
See? That trains your brain to react quickly without overthinking.
I love that idea. It's like speed training for the mind.
Another fun habit is watching short English videos and trying to summarize them in 1 or 2 sentences. It pushes your brain to organize thoughts fast.
I sometimes do that with movie scenes. It really helps me think in English.
That's the goal. The more your brain practices forming sentences in English, the quicker it becomes.
So basically, mix fun, rhythm, and daily practice, and soon your brain will switch to English mode automatically.
Exactly. Fast thinking starts with consistent, joyful practice. You know, Jack, another powerful way to train your brain to think fast in English is through physical activity.
Really? You mean exercising can help my English skills?
Absolutely. Studies from Harvard show that even simple movement, like walking or stretching, increases blood flow to your brain. That makes you think clearer and faster.
That explains why I often get new ideas during a walk. My brain feels lighter somehow.
Exactly. When your body moves, your brain becomes more alert. You can combine exercise with English too. For example, listen to an English podcast while jogging.
Nice. I could repeat key phrases or summarize what I hear while walking.
Perfect. You're engaging multiple parts of your brain at once. listening, speaking, and moving. That's true brain training.
It's like a mental gym session and a workout in one.
Right. So, next time you feel tired or stuck while studying, take a short walk. You'll come back refreshed and ready to think faster in English.
Got it. Healthy body, sharper brain, quicker English thinking.
Jack, we've talked about exercises and habits, but rest is just as important for brain training.
You mean like getting enough sleep?
Exactly. When you sleep, your brain organizes and stores everything you've learned. Without enough rest, it's harder to recall words or think quickly in English.
That makes sense. I've noticed when I sleep less than 6 hours, my mind feels slow the next day.
Right. Research shows that 7 to 9 hours of sleep helps your brain stay sharp and focused. It's like recharging your mental battery.
So sleep isn't being lazy, it's part of learning.
Absolutely. And besides rest, relaxation matters too. Try meditation or deep breathing to reduce stress. A calm brain processes language faster.
I sometimes listen to English sleep stories or calming podcasts before bed. It helps me relax and learn subconsciously.
That's a great idea. Your brain still absorbs rhythm, tone, and pronunciation even while resting.
So real progress comes from balance, learning, moving, and resting.
Exactly. A relaxed, well-rested brain always thinks faster and remembers longer. Before we wrap up, Jack, let's share a few helpful expressions from today's episode about thinking fast in English.
Great idea. I love learning phrases that listeners can actually use.
Okay, first one, brain boost. It means something that helps your brain work better. For example, listening to English podcasts is a great brain boost.
Nice. What about think on your feet?
Perfect. That means to respond quickly without much preparation. Like when someone asks you a question in English and you answer right away.
I like that one. It really fits today's topic.
Here's another. Train of thought. It describes your flow of ideas. You can say, I lost my train of thought when you forget what you were saying.
That happens to me all the time.
Finally, quick learner. It's a person who understands things fast. If you practice daily, you'll become a quick learner in English.
These are awesome. I'll try to use them in my next English chat.
Perfect. Using real phrases like these is another great way to train your brain to think fast and naturally. Jack, let's finish by giving our listeners some easy daily challenges to help them think faster in English.
Sounds good. Small habits can make a big difference.
Exactly. The first challenge is simple. Learn one new English word every day and use it in a sentence. Repetition strengthens your brain's memory connections.
I like that.
My second challenge would be to describe daily activities in English. For example, I'm brushing my teeth, or I'm making breakfast.
That's a great one. It keeps your brain practicing English even during normal routines.
How about watching a short English video and summarizing it in 2 sentences? That trains both comprehension and quick thinking.
Perfect idea. You could even record yourself speaking to track progress over time.
Nice. And for those who love games, try English word puzzles or tongue twisters. They sharpen pronunciation and speed.
Yes, and remember, the goal isn't perfection. It's consistency. A little English every day keeps your brain active.
Exactly. Daily challenges don't just build vocabulary, they build confidence.
And confidence is the real secret to thinking fast in English. You know, Jack, one more secret to thinking fast in English is creativity.
Creativity? How does that help with language learning?
When you use your imagination, like writing short stories or drawing while describing your ideas in English, you activate different parts of your brain. It makes learning more flexible and fun.
So it's like giving my brain a workout, but in a playful way.
Exactly. You could try journaling in English for 5 minutes a day. Just write whatever comes to mind without worrying about grammar.
That sounds freeing. It helps me stop overthinking every word.
Right, and don't forget social interaction. Talking to others in English keeps your brain active too. Even short chats online or with friends can improve fluency.
That's true. I always feel more confident after speaking with someone, even if I make mistakes.
Mistakes are part of the process. Every conversation is a chance to train your brain to respond faster.
So, creativity and connection, two perfect tools for faster thinking.
Exactly. The more you play with English, the more naturally your brain starts to think in it.
Emma, everything we talked about makes sense. Practice, listening, exercise, creativity, but how do I keep my motivation strong? Sometimes I start full of energy and then lose focus.
That's totally normal, Jack. Motivation works like a battery. It needs regular recharging. The trick is to build habits so you don't depend only on motivation.
Habits? Like, what kind of habits?
Simple ones. For example, make English part of your daily life. Read your phone notifications in English, think about your grocery list in English, or even talk to yourself while cooking. Talk to myself. That sounds funny. It does, but it works. When you speak your thoughts out loud in English, your brain starts connecting ideas faster. Over time, it becomes automatic.
I guess that's how kids learn their first language. They just keep talking and listening.
Exactly. And you can gamify your learning too. Set small challenges like, I'll describe everything I see for 2 minutes, or I'll write one tweet in English each day.
That's a cool idea. Small wins keep me moving forward.
Yes, and reward yourself. When you reach a milestone, maybe you held a conversation without translating, celebrate it.
Maybe with a nice coffee or a movie night in English.
Perfect choice. The point is to make English enjoyable, not a chore. If you connect it with positive emotions, your brain will crave more learning.
So the secret is not just training my brain, but making the process fun and sustainable.
Exactly. A happy brain learns faster. That's science and experience combined. You know, Jack, there's one last piece to mastering fast English thinking: reflection.
Reflection? You mean like reviewing what I've learned?
Exactly. Most people practice, but they don't pause to notice their progress. Reflection helps your brain recognize patterns, fix mistakes, and build confidence.
I usually just move on to the next lesson without looking back. Maybe that's why I repeat the same errors.
That's very common. Try this. At the end of each day, take 5 minutes to recall what new English words or phrases you used. Say them out loud or write them down.
So, like keeping a language diary?
Yes, write what you did in English, even short sentences like, I listened to a podcast about travel, or I learned the phrase catch up tune. It keeps your brain connected to the learning experience.
I like that. It sounds simple but powerful.
It is. You can even record voice notes. Listening to yourself over time shows how much faster and clearer your thinking becomes.
That's a great idea. I could compare my recordings from a month ago and now.
Exactly. You'll be amazed at your growth. Reflection isn't just about correction, it's also about celebration. Seeing progress keeps your brain motivated.
That makes sense. It's like athletes watching their game replays to improve performance.
Perfect comparison. By reflecting regularly, you turn English learning into a smart, self-aware journey.
Thanks, Emma. I'll start my Thinking in English journal tonight.
That's the spirit, Jack. Remember, reflection turns practice into progress, and progress into fluency.
Emma, after all this, I feel like I finally understand how to train my brain. But how do I know when I've truly started thinking in English?
That's a wonderful question, Jack. You'll notice it when English stops feeling like a subject and starts feeling like a tool.
A tool?
Yes. For example, when you hear something in English and you don't translate it first, you just understand. Or when you form a sentence without planning each word, that's when your brain has switched modes.
So it's more about instinct than memorization?
Exactly. Thinking in English means trusting your instincts. It's a sign your brain is processing meaning, not rules.
I think I've felt that a few times, like when I watch English shows without subtitles and suddenly realize I'm following along naturally.
That's it. Those moments are your milestones. They show your neural pathways are adapting.
Neural pathways. Sounds scientific.
It is. Your brain is literally rewiring itself through repetition and context. Keep going, and those moments will become your new normal.
That's so motivating. It's not magic, it's training and consistency.
Exactly, Jack. You're not just learning English anymore, you're living it. And that's when your brain truly starts to think fast and fluently.
You know, Emma, this whole journey has been amazing. I never thought I could actually train my brain to think fast in English.
You've done great, Jack. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about staying curious, practicing daily, and enjoying the process. Progress is built one small step at a time.
That really motivates me. I used to feel stuck, but now I see that every word, every thought in English is part of the growth.
Exactly. And to everyone listening, don't give up. Your brain is powerful. The more you practice, the faster and more natural your English thinking will become.
Yes. Keep listening, keep speaking, and trust your progress. Even 5 minutes a day can make a difference.
That's right. Stay confident, stay positive, and never stop learning.
Thanks so much, Emma, for all your guidance today.
And thank you, Jack, and our amazing listeners for joining us.
If you enjoyed this talk, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this episode with your friends.
See you next time on Learning English Practical, where we help your brain think faster, clearer, and smarter in English.